Okay, perfect. Okay, welcome also from my side, from CSCS, this National Supercomputing Centre. Now, and thank you for Gilad and Hussein for the great work they are doing on all the organization committee for the conference. And still after 8 years, I don't manage to use the beamer. But it's also 8 years. We know we have a lot of friends that are coming again and again to Lugano. Is someone that has been all the 8 years long here already? Raise your hand for 8 years. So one. No, you don't count. So one person, if you manage for the 10 years, we will give you something nice. So just remember, whoever that for the 10 years, we have to still come for 2 additional years. But also for, it's important for us, for CSCS, to have you coming here to meet here in Lugano. And my presentation, okay, we could work with, perfect, Hussein, that's great. So, and I just wanted to give you an overview of what is happening during the year. So you are here every year in March, and maybe you come 1 year later, and to show that we are still working when you are away. And this was just to give a very short overview of what happened last year at CSCS. In the previous year, we were organizing a visit of the center, but now most of you have already seen our infrastructure and what we are doing. So I just give you a very short update on what is happening. And I would start just last year when this conference finished, we went into production with a new system for Meteo Swiss for Cosmo 1. So that's why we have so very nice weather always in Lugano. We went to a mesh of 1 by 1 kilometers for weather forecast. And from someone coming from Netherlands maybe would not understand it was important to have such a very small mesh. But if you see the different valleys and mountains we have in Switzerland, it's very important to have a very high resolution for the weather forecast. And you can see here in front the one system and the back side. And this was really designed specifically for the needs of Meteo Swiss. Just after that, we went in June to a conference. We had about 400 people attended the conference, and have a look on the web pages, which are PASC for next year. This year, we will again be here in Lugano. Will be PASC 18, which is an interdisciplinary conference putting researchers from different fields, domain together to discuss how to use HPC. For their needs. I would say it's exactly the opposite of this conference. Here we are looking about the technology and how technology can help us. And there we are looking scientists from different fields to work together and understand how to best use HPC for their needs. And we went in Lausanne, and thanks you also to a colleague of EPFL for hosting us there. It was a very nice building, and really you can see it's a very modern place. And have a look at pasc18.org. You will see additional information for this year's conference in Lugano. Then we are also committed to the hackathon, so how to bring people together, solve together problems, how to improve the codes, how to best use the technologies we do have in our centers. And we were hosting the second hackathon, EuroHack, here in Lugano again, and we had about 30, 40 people joining us. And working day and night. I think we put them in an hotel. We closed the doors. There is a pool, and they work really trying to solve their problem and optimize their codes. You see the very proud group working here in Lugano. Then we are also committed to education, similar to this conference, and we are organizing together with the USI, with the Institute for Computer Science, the summer school. 2016, we will have again a summer school this year, and we had about 30 students joining us. In this case, we put them on a mountain. It's very difficult to come down to the city, so they can work really also there and study, but it's a very nice mountain, Monte San Giorgio on the other side, and you see the young people here during a break take a nice picture. Then we are also getting old. Not only this conference is getting older, but also CSCS. So last year we had the 25th anniversary of CSCS. That's why we organize different events. We had events for the staff. We went all together to Florence for a 2-day trip, but we also important people that are supporting us in our work, joining us in October in Lugano, and we have a really VIP, and maybe just this man, Fulvio Caccia, who was the politicians in charge of creating the center CSCS as we know it now, and with our director Thomas Schultes. And we had also interest by the press, by the newspaper, and we understood that we are really supported here in Switzerland and in Canton of Ticino, also by politics and the role we are having at CSCS. Finally, very nice event. So we started and introduced a new system for Meteo Suisse, and there is in Switzerland once a year an award is given to the most innovative ICT application. And we won this award together Meteo Suisse for the new Meteo Suisse system we are installed here in Lugano, and this is also using the technologies we are discussing here at this conference. And this was very important for us because we could move from the specific environment where at CSCS we are working with more university research related, maybe not so sexy for the outside world, but to have the recognition by the ICT world, really the business world about what we are doing here in Lugano and about innovation. And then you can see really all the group. It's a mixed group, so we have Maria Grazia from CSCS, we have the colleagues here, Mark and Marco from CSCS, together with the guys from Meteo Suisse. And this is also important, this interdisciplinary approach. We let's say more system people together with the end user working together, finding new innovative solutions. And this is also what is about this conference. And finally, we always like to play with our toys we do have. And we had again an upgrade of Piz Daint, and you see here and the staff from Cray working. We had 2 updates. We had one update of Piz Dora and then Piz Daint. Also there, again, going to a new generation of GPUs. And they came 2 times, and we put both systems together. So last year at this time we had Dora and Daint. Now we have only one larger system, which is called Piz Daint. And they really were working, we had, I think, 16 people from Cray working for a couple of weeks. And we were very happy that we could go back into production in December 12th. And since then, the machine is really working full load, 95% and more. And I think that all our users, I hope so, are doing good science on that. This is also my last slide. I would like to wish you have a great conference, and thank you for joining us here in Lugano.